Hey guys, this is Jack from It's Only FPL. Today's video, we're going to take you through a review of Game Week 23, which players got most of the points, how your team did, my team as well at the end, so stay tuned for that. So if you're new here, don't forget to click subscribe for the latest weekly FPL content. Okay, let's go. Hey guys, this is Jack from It's Only FPL. So it's that time again, Game Week 23 reaction. I'm going to take you through a full review of the round. It is just finished about half an hour ago, Liverpool Man United. So pretty hot off the press straight away. Let's get straight into it. So yeah, on the show today, Game Week 23 review, go through that. And then moving on to Game Week 23 final points, dream team, how my team did at the end, obviously. So we'll get through, race through forward. And first game, Watford 0, Spurs 0. Star performer, Gazzaniga, 14 points, mainly from the penalty save, clean sheet. Form a little bit low on there, but obviously I think a lot of people had him in their team recently. I hope you didn't take him out, because obviously as a low price goalkeeper. If you had him in, awesome, smashed it, 14 points. Obviously the only one that was close, I think, on that one. And obviously I recommended Deeney as well, I might as well mention that. Missed the penalty, but swings and roundabouts as usual on fantasy. Next game, Arsenal 1, Sheffield United 1. Star performer John Fleck, lots of talk about him before the game. Cheap midfielder, almost. How can you not have him in your team now? I don't, so I'm talking to myself too. 10 points from this weekend though, amazing return again, and star performer, so yeah, really well. And Martinelli, a shout out, I mentioned him in the last round, in the last review I think, or recommendation, scored a goal. He's obviously in for Aubameyang, so worth keeping an eye on him. Okay, Brighton 1, Aston Villa 1. Star performer Jack Grealish, again, lots of chat about him before, another 10 points. He's doing really well, 105 points total, price 6.5, amazing value. Lots of people have him in their team, obviously, that's probably the reason why. And his consistency. This year on fantasy, he's been consistent, so you can't deny. Okay, moving on. Norwich 1, Bournemouth 0. Timo Pukki, star performer, 2.7, low form at the moment, but obviously consistency this season's been great. He's a low price striker, still got quite a few people have him in their team, obviously 12.8 there. Hope you still have him in the team if you did, obviously he smashed it this weekend. Okay. Moving on, Man City 2, Crystal Palace 0. This game, I was having kittens during it, 80 minutes. Obviously Aguero is my captain, I'll let you know now. Aguero is my captain for the round, so until 80 minutes it was 0-1. I even had a Crystal Palace player on the bench as well, so I was fearing the worst. Aguero pulled through though, coming in with 2 goals and obviously got the 3 bonus points, so 13 points total. Not as impressive season for him as on a whole, but obviously his standards are so high you can't really blame. 7.2 form as well, he's creeping up now, and I think the 16.5% of people who got him in their team, I think that's going to start creeping up now after 5 goals in 2 games. Okay, Southampton 2, Wolves 2. Amazing game, obviously, just to watch. I think Southampton 2-0 up, Wolves pulled back to 3-2. Star performer, Jimenez, of course. Chat about him before, but not as much. And the most chat I heard about him before the game was whether or not to keep him in. So if you did, well done. If you didn't, gutted. 121 points total, amazing return for a cheap 7.5 striker. Consistent, yeah, really good shout if you got him in. Okay, West Ham 1, Everton 1. I've gone for Calvert-Lewin as well, 8 points there. Quite a low one compared to the other games, but 8 points. Creeping up with the amount of people having him in the team. Obviously, low price striker. Been in the news a little bit as well recently, so there's a bit of chat about him, obviously, just because Ancelotti fancies him. A lot of managers have said how good he is and worth having him in the team. Okay, so moving on, Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. Amazing finish to the game as well, this one, 94th minute goal, Hayden, but obviously the star performer, Dubravka, clean sheet, 8 points, so really well done if you had him. Not many do, so I'd be surprised if many people have him that obviously are watching this. But anyway, yeah, moving on, 5 mil as well, quite a cheap goalkeeper. And today's games, obviously, Burnley-Leicester. So some of these may need a little bit of adjusting. Some of the points are slightly off at the moment, obviously, because the game will update. But 2-1 to Burnley. A massive shock, I think. Nick Pope's a star performer. That says it all, really, because obviously that means VARDY didn't do well. Most people had VARDY in their team. I think over 50% had him in this weekend. A ton had him as their captain. For me, it was hit and miss between him and Aguero. So
lucky. Swings and roundabouts, obviously got lucky with that one, but I think Vardy actually got 0 points this week. So poor return. If you had him in, gutted, feel for you. As captain, sorry, obviously I had him in my team as well, so suffered for that, but not too worried. Aguero pulled through. Anyway, right, move on. Nick Pope, 9 points. Again, really cheap goalkeeper. I don't think many people brought him in for this game, but I think a lot of people had him in already. I don't think you'd be bringing him in to face Vardy and obviously on Burnley's current form, leaking goals left, right and centre. But amazing win for them, and it's just standard football, isn't it? Like, you never know. Anyway, next game. Last game. Liverpool 2, Man United 0. Star performer, Allan on 13 points, clean sheet and an assist. A goalkeeper getting an assist is an amazing thing on fantasy. I love seeing it. It doesn't happen that often. But yeah, so obviously his total points this season is a little lower because I think he's missed probably about a dozen games, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong, 10 games or something. Adrian was in most of it for the start. But yeah, amazing. Liverpool this season, just keeping clean sheet after clean sheet. I think obviously the points here has been shared out, but you've got the goalkeeper Alisson, Van Dijk and Alexander-Arnold. A lot of people, I think, obviously started drafting in the 3 Liverpool players or extra Liverpool players because they've already got them for game week 24, which is the double game week. So if you've done that and got the 2 defenders, well done, smashed it for that. Good choice as well before United game, obviously leading into next week's games. I have only got 1 defender at the moment, Liverpool, and 1 for Salah midfielder, and I think I'm going to lean towards getting the 2 midfielders in for game week 24, but we'll go into that when it's time. Yeah, so obviously Alisson star performer, Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold getting the points as well. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of the fixtures. Let's go on to the star performers, the dream team, my team. And yeah, so top performer at the moment, Gazzaniga. I think it will adjust a little bit. Van Dijk maybe 14 as well. But yeah, so as you can see on the dream team, Van Dijk will go up to 14 when he's got his bonus points. Alexander-Arnold will go up to 10. And yeah, amazing team. I think take away Trossard, maybe Fernandes as a defender, even Pukki this weekend. I think they're the main surprises. I think if you replace Vardy with Pukki, no one would be surprised for this weekend gone. And yeah, there's a couple others as well that was expecting. Kevin De Bruyne, nothing. A lot of people had him as captain as well, which is a shame. Obviously, I had him in my team, but only 2 points. Obviously, Maddison as well. I think nothing from him today, so a bit of a surprise. But yeah, for me this week, I got lucky with my striker pulling through Aguero in the last minute. Vardy 0, and obviously Greenwood 1. I was umming and ahhing whether to have Greenwood, Martinelli. Stuck with Greenwood as well for that week. Gutted. Yeah, can't deny. And my bench, I've got Aurier on for 6 points as well. I just fancied a 1-0 Watford win. Deeney scoring as well. This was my prediction. So yeah, risky, obviously, to leave him on the bench there. He's got an attacking threat, but that was the decision made. So yeah, 67 points for me this week. Delighted, to be honest, can't deny. Obviously you can see the average points there is low. It will probably creep up a little bit, but the average points is low this week. So let me know how you got on. Let me know if you agree, disagree with everything we've gone through today. What you think of obviously my team. I'm happy to know your team as well. I'd love to hear from you and see what you've got. Yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the show. Keep an eye out for game week 24. I'll have the video up, I believe, tomorrow.
Okay, thanks for watching. Let me know how your team did. Comment below. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. And look out for next week's video on game week 24, double game week. And I've got my mate Adnan, another FPL veteran, on the show with me. So stay tuned for that. See you later.